We are back. Falcons franchise. Got a press conference. We got a QB1 check-in. I say chemistry. Chemistry is always very important. Beat the Eagles. That's not happening. I can tell you that for free. Game plan: elite QB. What's the biggest factor in zoning down with Aaron Rodgers being able? What passing? I'm shocked they still have Aaron. I could have sworn he probably retired. They have a top-tier backup quarterback. What are they doing? If we go over to the Eagles, or what are we right next to us? We go over to QB. They have 87. But what about Kurt Howland? 80 overall. This has got me interested in trading for Kurt Howland. You can see what he did in Philly a few years ago. 4,000 yards, 34 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions. Rushing 58 for 213. Like, it's got me interested in trading for him. The Chiefs took the guy we wanted in the draft, and Brett McGraw. Got me tempted to trade for him. I mean, like, all these guys are decent. Like, if we just look around the league, like Eric Hartwig. All right, we just try. We might attempt a trade after this game. But defend short pass, Aaron Rodgers, one of the best to ever do it. They have a very defense. Every season, best ranked defense, worst ranked offense. Do we have any injuries offensively? We do not. We are completely healthy offensively. Let's go. Defensively and special team wise, are we going to be healthy? We are. We got some players to upgrade. We got Saquon Hampton, and John Kaminsky. Players ready to negotiate. If you've heard me last season, we're not allowed to negotiate. As I'm recording this is the first episode where I believe fifth-year options are going to return. Now, I don't know who it's going to be. I don't think we have a fifth-year option because I believe. I believe we didn't draft a guy in the first round this season because I believe that was the year we traded back to like pick 2 of the second round to get Chris Horn, and he did not work out. So those are some players to negotiate. As you can see, Kyle Pitts 99 overall, Jalen Phillips 89 overall, 66 mil, and 172 mil. This is where we become either a rebuild team again or we stay competitive. Because there's a lot of guys to bring back. I reckon we're going to probably have guys like William Jackson, maybe even Richie Grant, or more than likely letting Floyd Sado who can walk. We might let John Kaminsky walk. We're probably letting Gregor walk. We're probably going to bring back Jalen Mayfield. Probably letting DJ Jones walk. Probably leaving DeColler. Like, we're probably letting all these guys walk. we have the cap space to bring these guys back, but at the same time, like, that is like all our cap space gone then. If we do that. Okay, so now let's hop into free agency. And practice squad eligible. We don't need a running back, although this guy looks like active roster material. He's not a very strong guy. He's elusive. George Gresham, he's probably gonna get stolen. Carl Fry's probably stolen. We gotta go a bit far down in order to find guys. Deshaun Camp, we'll bring him in. We have 6 guys we can bring in. Colton Page, we'll bring you. You can be our practice squad punter. There's not a lot of guys to choose from now. Bring in Brandon Barton. That's free, I believe. Marcus Claiborne will bring you in. 64 overall. Oh, he's 63, but he's about to go up. Who do I like more? You have 94 speed as a running back. I'm going to bring in Brandon Armstead. That's 5. We just go here. There's one more position. Who do we bring in? It says all these guys are deep threats. There's a massive age difference between the guys. And semi overall. I think we're going to bring in Troy Rivers. And just to be safe, okay, we cannot bring in any more practice squad guys. Now we go to adjust lineup, and we'll view our practice squad. It's probably going to be wide receiver heavy now. Only 2 wide receivers. We have 3 halfbacks, which is concerning, but 2 cornerbacks, free safety. I think we've done pretty well. Victor Franklin, there's a chance he makes the roster next season because he is in his last year of practice squad eligibility. A lot of guys here, they could all make practice squads or active roster spots. We have Troy Rivers as well. We're gonna get route runner. Keep your scheme fit. And Julius George, I want to develop you as a slot corner. You are only 60 overall, but you are a rookie, so I reckon the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the trade center and look at quarterbacks since there's so many. We have Goff, Winston, Carr, Heineke, Mariota, Mills, Mond, Greg Henderson. He isn't. Oops. As you can see, there's a lot of solid guys. Jameis Winston, I wouldn't mind going after. Goff has a massive cap hit, so we're probably not going to go after him. Mills is in a contract year, and I don't think we want to bring in a quarterback. What is Jimmy Kramer? Greg Henderson might be the. I'm interested in Greg Henderson. I'm interested in bringing back Felipe Franks, but at the same time, Alright, let's just not. We're not gonna bother. We're gonna play Philly. We're probably gonna trade for their backup, in Kurt Howland after this game. Well, after this game. Start the next episode. You know, throw Jalen Hurts in a bit. As another primetime game, our 4th in a row. This time it's Monday night. We've done back-to-back Thursday night games. Now we're doing Monday. It was a good idea watching this game. I was highly considering not doing it. We're gonna kick off. They're gonna field it around the 4-yard line. Gonna run and be tackled at the 25 is the Eagles return guy. As we see, quarterback Aaron Rodgers now rocking number 11. So far, 934 yards, 12 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. They still have Devontae Smith. They have Miles Sanders. As Miles Sanders is going to lose a yard, it's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After Lou Kuhn tackles him. Rodgers. Complete. And that is someone. That is Darius Slayton. He went from the Giants to the Eagles, staying in division as he gets 11 in the first down. It's going to be another handoff to Miles Sanders. He finds a hole. He's going to fight his way up to the 49 for a huge gain. I believe 13 yards and a first down. Now already only a yard away from midfield. It's going to be play action. Rodgers going to roll out. He's going to throw on the run. And incomplete. Double covered. I believe that was Devontae Smith was the intended target. 2nd and 10 from the 49 now. Rodgers. Keandre Jones misses, but Jalen Phillips is there. Keandre Jones went for the dive because Rodgers does have one of the fastest releases in the game. So he missed though, but Jalen Phillips was there. 3rd and 16. Rodgers. Wide open. That's Dallas Goedert up to the 32 for a first down.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
It was a gain of 25. First 10 from the 32. That's complete. That's Goedert breaking a tackle, and he is going to go all the way. Touchdown, Philadelphia. As they strike first. We actually have Philadelphia's former quarterback starting in Jalen Hurts. Played there for 4 seasons. I believe after year 1 of him somewhat starting, him and Carson Wentz, battled, and he won the job in the end at the end. I believe then in year 2, his job got taken over by Colin Kaepernick. Year 3, I believe, that was Kurt Howland, who they drafted, took over. And then in year 4, they brought in Aaron Rodgers, and now we're in year 5 in Jalen Hurts' career. And Aaron Rodgers is still the starter, and he is now the starter of Atlanta. Complete to Ridley up to the 49. So these guys were teammates for a year. Hurts completes. That's Wesley. Trying to think of any other guys who may have been teammates on these 2 teams. I don't think we've taken anyone from the Eagles. I don't think they've taken anyone from us as Pitts. overthrown. Had Gordon, but overthrew him. Now brings up 3rd and 1. As Tampa Bay defeats Carolina 30-21. Gordon gonna keep running, and he's gonna go up to the 23 for a 1st down.
There we go.
1st and 10 now from the 23.
That's a good shot. That's a good shot. Ready up.
Getting to the 13 is Gordon. He's going to be a yard short, they're going to say.
Who needs help? Who needs help when you got deep?
3rd and 1 now. Hurts. Completes to Ridley. Ridley tripped up at the 4-yard line. And that's going to bring up 1st and goal. And Gordon's going to get in for the touchdown.
Come on with it, man.
Falcons are now an extra point away from tying this game. We're tied, 7 apiece. A minute and a half left to go for quarter number 1. And tackled at the 23.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. I'm trying to collect. 45's the mic. 45's the mic. You don't need me. It's gonna be a long day.
It's a gain of 1. 2nd and 9 now from the 25. Complete. 86. That is Darius Slayton. Complete for a 1st down.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there.
Rodgers with his X Factor, by the way. Nearly intercepted. Lucky for him, his X Factor prevents players from picking him off. There aren't users, and, well, in this, there is a flag. It is a late flag. And they're going to say PI on William Jackson. Now puts the Eagles at the 34. Quick pass. It's going to be complete. That's Goddard up to the 20, 30. Let's take a second quarter. Like I was saying, Rodgers' X Factor, there's quarter 1 stats, by the way, prevents AI players from picking the pass off, and, well, we're not using any of these games, so I believe the only thing that stops him is a sack. It's going to be a handoff to Sanders. He's going to go up to the 28 for a gain of 1. 3rd and 4 now. And no, is that PI again? They're gonna say on offense. They're gonna say Devontae Smith draws PI. As I went to exit to look at the replay, I could have sworn that was Piana, but the kick is good from 28, 29, 30, 35, 45 yards, I believe, to give the Eagles a 10-7 lead. We're not going to do anything. You know, we can't go look at that replay. But with 7:26 left to go in the half, Eagles leads 10-7. Tackled at the 20-yard line. That is Kevin Fox. No, that is George Claiborne. George Claiborne getting some action, apparently. That has me concerned, actually. We're going to quickly back out after this play. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Hurts. Complete. Up to the 28. What does our depth chart look like? Quarterbacks, normal, running back, doesn't really matter. Fullback doesn't matter. Receiver, Ridley, that's all accurate. Tight end, left tackle, left guard, center, right tackle, left end, right end, D tackle, left outside, middle, right outside, corner, big safety, strong safety, uh, big returner, punt returner. Should be Kevin Fox for both of these. So that's why I'm quickly going to change it. Which is why I'm checking all this. Because it may have messed up stuff. Third down, running back, power halfback. There we go. Our receiver score. Perfect. Followed by Phillip. Great. Okay, and I think we're good. Just double check though. Okay, we are good. Now we're gonna 21 minutes in. We might be coming close for this episode. Something to note. As Chris Horn on the Vikings loses 23-17. We haven't really looked at him since the move on we had. As Gordon, I believe, is going to get the first. He does. But he loses 23-17 to Washington. We already said Tampa Bay beat Carolina. Drew Lock had a pretty average game. As Hurts is just going to slide down. Going to be about 2 yards short. He's got 8. As that means Tampa Bay, I believe, is going to remain undefeated and, well, still be leading the division no matter what happens. Scoring's going to be just short of first down. 3rd and 1 from the 39. And it's going to be a handoff to Gordon. Gordon is going to find a hole and take it up across midfield to the 49. As he gets a first down and more. Quick throw is complete. Shedding a tackle. I believe that's Ben Jenkins.
Come on, fellas.
As he's up to the 34-yard line. We haven't seen much of him. He's going to be a free agent next season. And he hasn't gotten much action, so you got to wonder, are we going to let him test? As a dangerous pass, as it was intended for Pitts, but one of the Eagles defenders got a hand in there. A delayed handoff to Gordon is going to get maybe a yard. It's 3rd and 10 from the 34-yard line now. Hurts. Looking. Has a man. Wesley. And he's going to get the first down up to the 23.
Let's go, baby.
Got 11 on the gain. Wesley will also be a free agent next season. We're going to have a bit of a running back controversy, I just now realized. Both Gordon and Wesley and maybe even Kevin Fox all will be free agents. The only running back we have on our active roster who won't be a free agent that year, Darrell Williams, and he's a free agent this year. That's totally nothing. We have a running back problem. We're probably going to re-sign Wesley. I don't know about Fox. Probably not going to re-sign Williams. Probably not going to re-sign Gordon. Gordon's probably going to be retiring here soon. As a false start on 3rd and 3. That's going to back him up. 3rd and 8 now. Miami defeats Los Angeles 24-10. Hurts. He's going to be sacked at the 31. That's going to bring up 4th down, and I'd imagine we're going to see the field goal unit. But not before the 2-minute warning. Timeout, actually. Philadelphia called a timeout. But this score is tied at 10 apiece after the 48-yard attempt, or kick. Wasn't really a attempt if he made it. From Youngoku. Now, a minute 56. Eagles at their own 25. They have 2 timeouts. The Falcons have 3 timeouts, so could see a bit of last second scoring. As that pass is incomplete. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10 from the 25. As Chicago defeats New England 27-20. 2nd and 10 from the 25. As complete to the 34. That is, I believe, Darius Slayton. 3rd and 1 from the 34 after the gain of 9. By the way, speaking of Chicago, giving you a bit of an insight of my Madden 23 Falcon series, is that it's intercepted by A.J. Terrell, and he will go all the way. The Bears now are the leading candidate for the team I will be doing the Falcon. It's not gonna be called Falcons franchise. It's gonna be the Falcons franchise, but with a different team. So we're gonna do the same thing except on Madden 23. You know, try and rebuild the team and all that. Bears, leading candidate. I'll tell you that right now. I specifically said in Just Channel while playing Madden, I believe that video. If you haven't watched it, I'd recommend go watching it, as well as all my other videos. I said the Bears and Broncos. Now, more than likely, I will have that video coming out in mid-June on what team I will be choosing. I believe that's what I did for last Madden. I said that like mid-June. Because the reason I do that is I want to grab like one that the teams that need a rebuild. Whether, you know, they are missing a quarterback, they have a young quarterback with nothing else really around, stuff like that. So that's the whole point. And I wanted to claim the team before all these other YouTubers do their series, because I usually don't dedicate a whole video to the team. I want to do that, so, you know, then if I all of a sudden do friggin' explode in popularity, people won't be like, oh, you're just copying this YouTuber, blah, blah, blah. Or the truth is, I technically am, like I said, I don't know who's done it first, but the YouTuber I found it from was Mr. Hurricane LP. I believe his name is Hurricane LP, I believe actually is his name. Mr. Hurricane or Hurricane LP, one of the two. He has 2 channels, and, you know, both channels are like a mixture of that. So, that's who I got the inspiration from when he did his Madden 21 Texans series. I was like, man, I want to do that. So that's exactly what I did. So shout out to him for the series idea. He is now doing the New York Giants. Like, I still watch his videos to try and figure out how I can get better at making this. And yeah. But we're going to actually get back into the game now. But just so you know, Bears are the leading candidate, so in case someone does do a Bears franchise, we can always date back to these videos and be like, okay, I was considering doing the Bears a long time before they were. Alright, for real now, back to the video. 2nd and 10 now from the 25. 16 seconds left to go. Down 17-10. They still have 1 timeout, so you'd imagine a play like that works perfectly. They'd probably call their final timeout, and I'd say 1, maybe 2 end zone shots, and then you take the field goal if it fails. And they do just that, as Dallas Goedert is going to get into the end zone for the touchdown. Now an extra point away from tying this game. And we are tied at 17 apiece. More than likely going to take us into the half. We might see a run play from Atlanta, but I don't think it'll explode. As with 4 seconds left, and they're in kneel formation. There's the first half stats, and that's going to take us to the halftime report. To see all the games' final results as we are playing on Monday night. The Steelers did beat the Saints 24-22. I don't think I saw that. But Bills and Texans. Bills absolutely obliterated the Texans. The Texans were the #1 seed last season. Next, Buccaneers and Panthers. Huge division rivalry there. Another one is the Browns 35-17 over the Ravens. That's another division rivalry. Broncos and Chiefs, another one. The Chiefs dominate the Broncos 26-7. That's going to do it. Also, below that, Arizona and Seattle, another division rivalry. Wow, there's a lot of those. 17-14 was the result of that game. Next gen stats. Here are the Falcons when it comes down to running the ball inside. Here are the Eagles when it comes down to throwing the ball short. As the Falcons will receive second half kickoff. Fielded at the 5-yard line and solid return up to 22, 23-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Squeeze that left. Yeah, Mike. Yeah.
And Hurts is going to be sacked at the 16. That's Melvin Ingram. A lot of former teams, I believe. I believe first Chargers, then Steelers, and then Chiefs in real life. I don't know if he was on the Chiefs in game. But Williams gets injured after a huge gain. 3rd and 6. As the Eagles also apparently have Adrian Amos. Hurts, rolling, throwing, complete to Ridley. Tackled at the 46.
Let's go. Let's go.
Amazing play from Jalen Hurts. On a run, finding the open man. Jalen Hurts now. Caught off the ricochet. That's Steve Wesley.
Come on, baby. Let's go. Get excited. Let's.
As that was a great play by the defender until the destruction. Played that perfectly. Number 32. Can we get a name? Edwards. Mike Edwards, potentially. Just going in there, knocking the ball out. And Wesley, way to keep an eye on the ball. And that results in him getting a lot of extra yards. Seattle also suffers their first loss to Arizona. And Arizona gets their first win from that. We spoke about the score earlier, but I did not know it was that big of an impact for both teams. As Hurts throwing on the run, incomplete. I believe that is Derek Gore open, but slightly overthrew him. 2nd and 10. Hurts checks it down to 28. That's Gordon. Now 3rd and 5. 3rd and manageable. Probably this was just in case we don't get the first down, we'll be in a better field goal position. Hurts looking. Complete. That is Marquise Hollywood Brown. And it looks like Josh Sweat might be potentially injured. Or fatigued by that. They have Kendall Sheffield as well. They have all our former players. Hurts. Back in the end zone. Derek Gore is going to score the touchdown. Wide open, back in the end zone. We're not going to see a review. And the extra point is good. Atlanta leads 24-17.
Keep playing hard.
We look at Dallas Goedert from his 2 magnificent plays he had. And then he also scored this touchdown. Eagles have really came across as one of the best teams lately. That's incomplete. Devontae Smith could not hold on to that. With Aaron Rodgers, Miles Sanders, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, Darius Slayton. They're one of the best offenses. Majority of their O-line is probably gone. It looks like they may still have Jason Kelce. That is about it. Actually, that is not Jason Kelce. I do not believe. 79. Whoever 79 is. That might be Landon Dickerson, actually. Maybe Brandon Graham. Who knows? But they used to have one of the best Madden O-lines with Jason Kelce, Brandon Brooks, and Wayne Johnson. A young guy in Jordan Mailata. But it appears, they have all retired or left teams. Well, besides probably Brandon Brooks, I'd assume. I said Graham, didn't I? I meant Brooks.
Let's go.
And
That's how we do, D. That's how we do.
probably Jordan Mailata is probably still on the team. They do have like Landon Dickerson now, who they just drafted, so that's solid. I assume he's still on the team. And Smith catches that up to the 46. Rodgers a yard away from 200. Rodgers. And he is going to get 200 and many more. Actually, a fumble. And that is Saquon Hampton, I believe. No, that's Jalen Hawkins. They're going to say booth review, actually. So they might have been down. He was definitely down. But great heads-up awareness by the Falcons in case it was a fumble. They're going to change the call. They're going to say that was a first down. And he was down. Rodgers. Complete. That's Smith. That's runner a minute and a half remaining in the third quarter. Hand off to Sanders. He's going to get tackled forward for a gain of 1. Second and 9 now. It's complete to the 12-yard line. First and 10, so handoff to Sanders, tries to cut it back inside, but that's going to go nowhere, and that will probably do it for the quarter. And it will. So we head into quarter 4. There's the end of quarter 3 stats for those of you who are curious. We head into quarter 4 with the Falcons leading 24-17, but the Eagles are in the red zone. Complete to Goedert up to the 6. Goedert really had an amazing game so far. Burning 4. Getting that pass away and incomplete. And if you're the Eagles, what do you do here? You're going to keep the offense out there. Back of the end zone. Then they're going to say, as Jordan Mailata, who is still on the team, does get a bad hand injury. He is on the ground holding his wrist. But The Eagles tried to make a play happen, and unfortunately, Rodgers arguably had a bit more time if you would, but you could see both Jalen Phillips was starting to break free, and you can see Keandre Jones was broken free, so he had to get that ball out. That was intended for number 3. That Devontae Parker. William Jackson, by the way, with a great acrobatic play. Shot Fenton also on coverage. As he jumps up and knocks it away with his one hand. I'm going to take a picture of that. Okay. And then Dallas Goedert was unfortunately not able to catch the ball inbounds. 1st and 10 now from the 6-yard line with 7:22 left to go in quarter number 4 and arguably the game. Depends if this game goes in overtime. At the moment has the potential. By the way, that was also our first drive of the game by either side to have not ended in points. As that's going to be intercepted. Kendall Sheffield interception. Because technically the one drive where Rodgers threw a pick 6, it dead end 11 points, but that's now another drive. As Sanders not going to get there, he's going to get a yard closer though. 2nd and goal now from the 2. Rodgers in the backfield with Sanders to his left. We have 3 receivers out wide, it looks like. The pass to Goddard, and Goddard having the game of his career, it feels like. His 3rd touchdown of the game. He's the only player to have scored this game for the Eagles, besides if you count Aaron Rodgers. And technically the kicker. But, yeah. We are tied at 24 apiece with 6:12 left to go in the game.
That's it, baby. We're gonna work.
1st and 10 now from the 23. Hurts. Looking, throwing. That's complete to Gore. He's gonna fumble, and that's gonna be scooped up by the defense. Adrian Amos. And that is back-to-back turnovers now for the Falcons, and they all of a sudden were heavy favorites probably to win this game. After they took the 24-17 lead and stopped them on 4th down, but fumbling the ball, Derek Gore. And now at the 16-yard line, the Eagles have the ball, and they're looking to take the lead. Tied at 24, 6 minutes exactly left to go. Rodgers. He's going to take it himself. He's going to slide at the 11-yard line. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 5. Tackled, that's Benny Snell, I believe. Tackled at the 13 for a loss of 2. 3rd and 7 now from the 13. 5 minutes left to go in the game. Rodgers. And he's going to get the 1st down. Broke a tackle to extend the drive. 1st and goal from the 4. We see a man in motion. It's going to be an end around, and that's going to lose a yard, maybe 2. It's Devontae Smith. 2nd and goal now from the 6-yard line. Be an outside handoff, and he's going to fight up to the 5, maybe 4-yard line as Brandon Brooks now gets injured. So the Eagles might come away with a win this game, but at the same time, that's probably their 2 best offensive linemen injured. Incomplete, intended for Goddard. Arguably was pass interference, but they're going to say he was clean, and 22-yard attempt is good, and the Eagles lead this game 27-24. And Kevin Fox only got to a 15. So now 4:09 left in the game. Eagles lead 27-24. Both teams are following 3 timeouts. Atlanta with the ball. Hand off to Lester. He's going to get up to the 16. He only got a yard, but he did a lot to get that yard. That's the thing with Lester. He never really gets many yards, but he fights for every yard. Hand off to Wesley again. He gets another yard. Now 3rd and 8 already. Just over 3 minutes left to go in the game now. Hurts. Looking. Still looking. He gets hit as he throws, and he has a man deep. And that is intercepted. Kendall Sheffield, his 2nd interception. As I believe a great play by Kendall Sheffield. As he had a man open, he had Marquise Brown. But Kendall Sheffield makes an acrobatic play. And now the Eagles have the ball, and with 3:01 left to go, and they lead 27-24. 1st and 10 from the 28. Play action. Rodgers checks it down. That's Parker. He's going to break a tackle, and he's going to keep going. He's going to go up to the 38. And Nick Muti now, another offensive lineman, gets injured. 2nd and inches now from the 38. That stops the clock as well with the injury. As Sanders, he's going to fight for a yard, and he's going to get it. 1st and 10 now from the 40. Eagles have to run one more play before the 2-minute warning. Sanders is going to be tackled at the 39 for a loss of 1. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Hey, 1 second. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
2nd and 10 now from the 39-yard line. It's another handoff. That time does not appear to be Sanders. Someone else. Timeout, Atlanta. They're first. 3rd and 12 now from the 38. Handoff. Sanders. Tackled at the 44. Timeout, Atlanta. Their 2nd of the half. If Sanders would have broke that tackle, he probably would have got the 1st down. And a 1st down there probably would have sealed the game. Or it would have made it very hard for Atlanta. 4th and 5 though. The punting unit punts it. And that's going to be fielded at the 19, where it was fair caught. So now, the Falcons, 1:46 to go. 1 timeout, down by a field goal at their own 19. Jalen Hurts going to roll out. He's going to take it himself, and he's going to slide at the 24-yard line. Gain of 5. No huddle. Hurts completes the pitch to 29. He's out of bounds. And Melvin Ingram now gets injured. And they're going to say 3rd and inches. They're going to say he did not get the 1st down. Hurts surveying. And he's going to be sacked. And that might cost him the game since they didn't give him the 1st down. 4th and 8 now. This is the game. Jalen Hurts. He's going to go deep. 1-on-1. And Kendall Sheffield with his 3rd interception of the game, and arguably the most important one, as he just has got 3 interceptions, one of which being a game sealer against his former team. Philadelphia is going to win this game 27-24. Key moments in this game was the huge acrobatic catch by Kendall Sheffield that led to an interception intended for Marquise Brown. That interception right there that sealed the game. The huge defensive play by William Jackson that allowed the Eagles to not get a touchdown, but they later got the touchdown, I believe. That's going to do it for the game. What are we looking at time-wise? 49 minutes. I think we can get the stats in. Rodgers, 24 for 37. Didn't have that great of a game. Is the sad part as well. 259, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Hurts, 16 for 22, 183, a touchdown, 3 interceptions. Rushing, Sanders 12 for 28, Gordon 11 for 51 and a touchdown, Rodgers 4 for 2, Snow 3 for -1, Hurts 3 for 12, Wesley 2 for 2, and Smith 1 for -1. Receiving, Sanders 7 for 71, Goddard 7 for 90 and 3 touchdowns. Slayton 6 for 62, Pitts 5 for 42, Smith 3 for 26, Wesley 3 for 46, Ridley 3 for 39, Gore 2 for 15, a touchdown and a fumble. Parker 1 for 10, Marquise Brown 1 for 19, Ben Jenkins 1 for 17, and Gordon 1 for 5. 2 sacks by Greg Goodell, 1 by Carter Freeman and Taylor Martinez. Defensively, 2 tackles for loss for Jalen Phillips and Foyce Hadalukun, 1 for Ty Choice, AJ Terrell, Melvin Ingram, who got injured the game, Jalen Hawkins, Josh Sweat, who also got injured, Grady Jarrett, and that's it. 1 sack for Ty Choice, Josh Sweat, Melvin Ingram, and Jalen Phillips. 3 interceptions for Kendall Sheffield, 1 for AJ Terrell. A forced fumble by Eric Wilson, a fumble recovery by Adrian Amos. Kicking, both sides were perfect. And punting, Evan McCoy was 1 for 36. Kick return, Sammy Ford 3 for 54. Kevin Fox 4 for 57. And George Claiborne 1 for 12. Punt return, there was none. And that is it. No, I did not. You should. I did have fun. I'm going to be completely honest. But EA, I'm saying no because you need to, give your game a little razzle-dazzle, a little update. Adding a 5th-year option back, which should have already been in the game, is not making the game better. It's just fixing a bug. I guess that is making it better, but it should have been there. Hurts, shut up. You played one hell of a game. Besides the 3 interceptions, Kendall Sheffield. What I've learned, Kendall Sheffield apparently is the GOAT. Ooh, I'm sorry. I just accidentally hit my cat. Alright, but we're going to advance to next week. We dropped to 2-2. The Eagles moved to 3-1. Do we have any practice squad? Oh my god. Let's look at my practice squad. Why is all our practice squad players just getting signed? No way. No way someone signed Julius George. I really want to develop him, man. Are you kidding me? Brandon Barton, Colton Page, Deshaun Camp, Troy Rivers. The Bills. Oh well, he might be released into free agency soon. Julius George. I'd assume that the Bills are struggling with injuries and if they're signing a guy that low of an overall. I mean, they have 98 overall Tre'Davious White, who is injured, so that might be a key reason why. They are. Holy crap. So their only cornerbacks at the moment are Teron Johnson, who's pretty solid, Keelan Samuels, who's also pretty solid. They then have Tre'Davious White injured, Don Easley, who is a rookie, injured, Keegan Hess injured. So they signed Julius George. So they only have 3 cornerbacks now. My hopes is that once, one of those guys returns, Julius George will be released into free agency where we can once again pick him up. But next episode, we will be playing the probably best overall team in the game, and the Browns. But also, injury report. I don't think we're missing much, guys. I don't think we got anyone injured. We should have Dorian Etheridge and Addison Nolan return. But the Eagles is what I want to see. Josh Sweat, 3 weeks. Jordan Mailata, 3 weeks. And Nick Muti, 4 weeks. So Brandon Brooks only missed a game. So that's good for the Eagles. But that's going to do it for today's episode. In the next episode, we don't have anything. So we're just going to fill our practice squad and do everything else normally. And we might even strike a trade. I highly doubt it. I liked how Jalen Hurts played. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. I'll see you next time. And by the way, most of these videos are going to be pre-recorded because I'm going to be very busy this next Monday, Wednesday, Friday section. So, yeah. But I'll see you next time. Goodbye.